Injured Here 2v2 faction battle tournament. This is round 1, game 1 for the blue team. We have Final Push first up as a Techmarine, starts off range combat, does some good damage, good utility as well, can build structures and repair. Alongside is Osinski, plays a Force Commander, offensive, fights in melee combat, really good versatility though, can disrupt, tank and support. Codex for the red team is another Force Commander, and alongside we have Dark Riku's Apothecary, support commander that fights in melee combat by default, can get a ranged weapon and starts off with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. For those of you confused by the blue team, Alex was unfortunately a no-show, and Osinski very graciously stepped in to take his place so that Final Push could play 499-500 very early on with the 1-to-1 cap, a Space Marine mirror. I don't think I've ever casted a mirror match on my channel. I'm not completely sure though, but I generally do not like mirrors. The Apothecary might go down here, and does go down. Early commander lost by Riku, don't get much earlier than that. Scouts take mid VP. Should be able to be revived quite easily there though by Codex's Force Commander. Tactical Marines on the field for all 3 Space Marine players. I was expecting at least one of these guys to get triple scouts and try and use snipers perhaps in this mirror matchup. We'll see how it goes. Osinski's Force Commander is forced off 491, 495. There's the double cap for the blue team. Good start for them. Break and bolts up for both of these Tactical Marine squads. Riku might lose a model if he's not careful of these guys. In fact, takes a model off of Osinski's Tactical Marine squad. Break and bolts of Final Push's Tactical Marines though. And now it's one off, still putting pressure on his Riku's Marines. Down to 400 hit points. Apothecary is revived and wants to heal his Tactical Marines, I think. He must have already used it. Yes, he has. He used it on himself, didn't he? 491, 452. There's the 2-to-1 cap for blue team. Lots and lots of bolters. Final Push going for double Tactical Marines, both Codex and Riku going for Assault Marines, as does Osinski, and looks like he's got his Assault Marines out slightly earlier than red team. 1-to-1. Riku now wants to put pressure on the north. Looks like his Tactical Marines have got a heal. And these guys cap 50% faster than normal. He's going to decap the wreck point as well. Scouts scurrying around in the mid, taking cover, taking pot shots at that Force Commander. Codex backing off, and we have cover to cover firefights from Tactical Marines again. 487, 441. Scouts versus Scouts now in the south. Final Pushes might get a model off of Codexes here, catching them out of cover, but they do now take this light cover, but that model didn't, and he goes down. 471, 441. Assault Marines up for Osinski, Codex and Riku's jumping in. Jump troops that disrupt when they land. Fighting melee with bolt pistols and chainsaws. There's another jump disrupting both of those Tactical Marines. Final Push is really going to try and keep these guys separated. There's some break and bolts from Codex, and Assault Marines do get a model of those Tactical Marines. 442, 441. There's the single cap for red. Special attacks from these Assault Marines knocking down his Techmarine, but there's a Bionics and gets away with it. 437, 441. Tactical Marines smacking him in retreat, but he'll be fine. Going to be a 2-to-1 for red, I think, once they take mid. Scouts decapping the wreck point, and it looks like, I think, red team might go tier 2 with this build. I don't think we're going to see another unit in tier 1. We do have a flamer up for Codex's Tactical Marines. Down go the gens. Looks like these guys experiencing some lag. 427, 441. Double Tactical Marines with those double Kraken bolts can be pretty fearsome versus heavy infantry in tier 1. These guys getting away without a loss though. Scouts caught though in retreats. Down to a single model, but they will get away, and there is the jump on the double tax again. Final Push not keeping them separated, and a power sword and alacrity up for the Force Commander. Those Tactical Marines are going to be in real trouble Not to mention Assault Marines jumping in, but we have a Force Commander sprinting after them with a 50 DPS power melee weapon. Techmarine with Bionics. We might see a melee Techmarine then. Still level 1. Assault Marines going after him. Here come those double Tactical Marines again. Center is still red. What's going on here? Riku defending his power. Scouts get jumped. Assault Marines low on health, but the scouts won't be able to do much to them in melee. And Osinski not paying attention to his scouts, just going to lose models. Or maybe he is. Oh no, he's not. I thought he was just trying to move away because he didn't want to retreat them. Maybe he was trying to get them to retreat through this path, but it didn't quite work out. 383, 441. Osinski's Force Commander also with Alacrity. And it's tier 2 for Riku and it's tier 2 for Final Push. Final Push struggling to deal with Codex's Assault Marines and Power Sword Force Commander at the moment. Codex sweeping into the mid. Level 2 Force Commander. Apothecary is level 1. Techmarine and Force Commander of Osinski also both level 1. 367, 441. Codex leveling because of that revive, I suppose. Final Push sending his scouts ahead to decap south. 361, 441. Tactical Marines moving mid for Final Push. Can he keep them separated here? There's the Kraken Bolts. Assault Marines jump in behind the Tactical Marines, and again instantly and quite easily dealt with by Codex. We do have shotgun scouts, but they haven't been in the engagements very much. 344, 441. Shotgun scouts from Codex disintegrating Osinski's, and down they go. These guys also with their scout sergeant. Tactical Marines with flamers of Osinski pushing against power. Nicely done. But I think red team are going to get a triple once they take their natural back. Riku has taken north, and mid is also turning red. 343, 441. Assault Marines disrupting the Tactical Marines. They took down the generator and the node, it looks like, and forced them off. Tier 2 for Codex, the last player to go. Final Push. Is he thinking about getting a Dreadnought? He might be. 336, 441. Less likely that the Force Commander is going to get a Power Fist if he has a Power Sword, though nothing stopping him. 329, 441. Librarian on the way for Osinski. We'll be able to support his Assault Marines. Lost his scouts, of course. Force Commander still level 1 with no weapon upgrade. He might go for the Thunderhammer to put pressure on Riku's Assault Marines, who already have their Sergeant, and force off Final Push's Tactical Marines. This gives them a Power Sword, the Sergeant. Codex is also getting a Sergeant for his Assault Marines. There is Osinski's Assault Marines. They have triple Assault Marines in mid. 323, 441. The jump again. And another one from the last model. The Sergeant came in and decided to jump as well, felt left out. Mid is uncapped. The Apothecary does have his mastercrafted bolter, armor of purity, and improved medical equipment, and it is a Dreadnought up for Final Push, which I think red team are more than capable of dealing with at the moment. Could get double missile launchers, melter bombs, Power Fist, and they have a decent amount of resources to get something else. Osinski losing his Tactical Marines. Or was that his Assault Marines? Ouch. 318, 441. Red team taking mid. Red team also taking a natural back in the south. Blue team taking a natural back in the north. Looks like that power is completely wiped out and capped by Riku as well. Lots of lag apparently. 309, 441. Jawan, I think, was trying to stream this game, which accounts for the lag. Here is the Dreadnought for Final Push. Walker vehicle for Space Marine starts off with those two close combat weapons, and a wrist mounted flamer inspires nearby troops to do more damage whenever it makes a melee kill. These scouts getting too close. Final Push unable to use his scouts effectively in combat, always get caught, isolated and forced off. We do have a plasma gun up for the Tactical Marines. Very good damage versus heavy infantry. 287, 441. Librarian in retreat. The Force Commander of Osinski has gone down there. Techmarine eats a shotgun blast and is in trouble. 281441. Dreadnought stomping around, breaking stuff in the south. Not hitting power though. Gonna go after these tactical marines. This is Codex's Dreadnought. Bang, there is the Emperor's Fist. Does not stop the cap though, but might get a model as they run away. Bang, there it goes. 280441. Apothecary heals himself. He's still level 1. Tactical marines have to retreat through double assault marines, but they don't attack. 277441. Now it's Final Push's Dreadnought in a bit of trouble. We have double melter bombs and a missile launcher and an enemy Dreadnought. I don't think this thing is going to get away. Emperor's Fisted. Codex's assault squad though. But they also throw their melter bomb and down goes that Dreadnought. 267441. That is a pretty devastating loss in tier 2. Going to be a huge difficulty to come back for blue team. Osinski is hitting power though. 266441. Full gens up here for red. A node and nothing here. Soon enough for blue. Final push. I think the double tactical marines was a mistake. Have been countered handily by Codex's build of assault marines and this quick melee force commander. Tactical marines getting close enough to see those scouts and force them off. Shotguns are up for those guys, of course. 266435. There's a 2-to-1 for red. Sizable VP lead, and there is full auto on the force commander of Osinski. He does have his power fist, but he's still level 1. Power fist, such a hard vehicle counter with flesh over steel. 256435. Final push is continuing to put pressure on this VP, but hasn't put any pressure that I've seen on this power. 255435. In fact, Codex is just going to ignore that VP decap and push into the mid, or is he? Yes, he is. Assault cannon up for his Dreadnought. Librarian on the way for final push now. 255429. I don't think the power fist by itself is going to be enough to deal with this Dreadnought. Osinski has a flamer and we have double plasma guns here. Tactical marines can upgrade their weapon whenever they like, but it's cost you each time. Definitely needs something to put pressure on his Dreadnought. Has nothing so far. Could get orbs, could get a melter gun for his Techmarine. In fact, is getting a melter gun. 255414. Stone Guard veterans up for Dark Riku. Have their Hellfire rounds loaded in, which is, I suppose he wants to target commanders with them. 255405. There's the 2-to-1. Scouts infiltrating for Osinski. Not sure what he's up to. Does he want to decap this wreck point? He just wants to scout forward, I think. But is now in trouble. Needs to retreat through the assault marines and the scouts. Plasma cannon sets up mid for Riku. Long range artillery. 255404. Assault squad jumping out with 2 models and get away fine. These guys level 2, almost level 3. Here comes that power fist force commander. Can he kill something? Also has the Iron Halo now. Stone Guard veterans putting pressure on the Librarian, since Librarian has commander armor with those Hellfire rounds. Librarian also up for final push. Melter gun trying to get shots on his retreating Stone Guard, and is going to harass this power, but there's nothing there much to harass anyway. 242404. Blue team losing this one. Plasma cannon on the way for Osinski. Blue team hanging in here, but we have tier 3 up for Riku. Looks like these guys were experiencing a whole bunch of lag. 242403. Riku floating tons of resources in tier 3. I assume he's waiting for the red to get terminators, but could get a land raider out. Submarines capping south. It's going to be a 2-to-1 for red, or is it? There is the single. Scouts run away. Blue team have north. There's the 1-to-1. It's going to be a 2-to-1, I think. We do have a missile launcher up for the tactical marines of Osinski, so there is some pressure for the Dreadnought, but still blue team under-equipped, I think, to deal with the Dreadnought, especially since the Dreadnought has a lot of support. 242, 395. Oh, look at this, we do have orbs though, so that will help greatly. Vengeance rounds up on the Tactical Marines to hit gens with. Taking damage though, there's a heal from the Apothecary, taking damage from his plasma gun and that smite. 232, 395, double cap. I think the bionics for the Techmarine was somewhat of a waste. Signum armor would be a lot better right now. Easy to say that in hindsight though. And look at this push from red, they are dominating the map and pushing against the natural, which is decapped. Librarian is going to go down, this is final push. Power Fist Force Commander going after the Dreadnought. There is Flesh Over Steel, but I don't think he's going to stay alive long enough to do the DPS. Or is he? Really nice knockback there. Was that friendly fire knockback? Oh, he went down anyway. Techmarine of Final Push, I think that was Bionics. 181, 395, I thought it was the plasma cannon. Tactical Marines getting shots on the Dreadnought, which did take a whole lot of damage, and the Techmarine might finish this thing off. So they did have enough to deal with it. There we go. 171, 395. There's a double cap though, and the Techmarine, sorry, is going to go down. Huge losses. Look how much requisition the blue team are floating. Land Raider Redeemer on the field for Dark Riku. It's definitely over now. 162, 395. Plasma Cannon getting shots for Osinski. That was painful. These guys trying to get close enough for a grenade, but are whacked out. Boom! Assault Marines taking huge losses. Replacing their sergeant though, so they should be fine. There we go. Force Commander takes down a... What did he take down? A Tactical Marine there. Runs away. He's level 5. Does have the teleporter pack now. Apothecary is level 3. Techmarine is level 3. Helping to take down that Dreadnought. Gave him a bunch of experience. Force Commander is level 2. Needs a revive. There's a 2-to-1 for red, but blue team are coming mid to decap. Plasma Cannon hit on the Plasma Cannon. 136, 395. Good grief. Tier 3 for Codex. Lost a bunch of stuff, didn't he? Lost his scouts, lost his Dreadnought. Just about got away with his assault squad. His Tactical Marine is now level 3 with that missile launcher. Bang! Scouts going down. Those were Osinski's. Were those scouts? Yes. 121, 395. There's a 2-to-1 for red. Codex replacing his scouts. Osinski going for Devastators. Techmarine flanking around that plasma cannon, trying to get models off with that melter gun. Want to get close for Bionics, I think. 104, 395. There's the triple cap for red team. Assault Marines jumping in for Codex. These guys level 2, almost level 3. Force Commander chasing down Tactical Marines. Both of these guys with plasma guns. One of them was a sergeant. And there is the retreat. Scouts did decap mid. 79, 395. Here comes that Force Commander. Can he get a model off these Assault Marines? The Apothecary is there. Tech Marine has gone down. 69, 395. Pressure here on the power. It's the Land Raider Redeemer burning it down. Plasma Cannon facing a strange direction for Osinski. I suppose he thought the Land Raider was going to come this way. Does get a hit on that assault squad though. These guys level 3 for Osinski. For Riku, I should say. Osinski's Force Commander chasing them down, trying to get a model. In fact, he's going after the Apothecary now. 35, 395. But this Force Commander might go down himself to those Hellfire rounds. Look at the damage, and down he does go. 25, 395. It's all over. There's the triple cap, and there is the GG. And there is the concede from blue team. Codex and Riku take the first game on Median Cliff Mines, and I'll see you next time, guys.